Now, back when I used to write fiction, I used to get really frustrated because my book sales weren't doing so well. And that was until somebody told me that I was in too broad of a category. At the time, I was putting my books into the main children books category on the Kindle store. And then I was told to me, Barry, you need to pick a smaller niche. So what I did was I moved my books from the main category down into the adventure book category. And even at that level, what I did was I went down into a smaller niche and I went into the kind of Minecraft style books that were in the adventure category. And when I moved my books from the broad category down to the smaller category, I found it was easier for me to make sales. It was easier for me to stand out. It made it that the kids who were in that category, that the books I was actually writing for them was what they wanted. And that's something you need to remember when it comes to creating content for social media or whatever you're doing right now, is that not everybody is your audience. You know, I was watching the analytics of one of my videos the other day, and to watch the analytics, it was heartbreaking, because what happened after about 2 seconds, my viewing figures just dropped through the floor. And that was only after 2 seconds. So to look at that, it would be really disheartening to say, well, I've lost 95% of my audience after 2 seconds. And that is until you realize that that 95% of that audience wasn't right for me. They weren't interested in me. They probably would never like my content, never share my content, maybe not buy any products or just have anything to do with me because they're just not into me. And that's what you need to remember too as well, that whatever you're doing right now, you will find a lot of people will not be interested in what you have. And sometimes we kind of lose sight of that fact and we focus on the wrong people, the people that are actually running out the door, instead of actually focusing on maybe the 3, 4, 5% of people who are hanging around until the end, the people who watch all our videos, the people who actually share our content, the people who buy our products. That small group is far more valuable to you than everybody else that just run out the door. So remember that if you are creating content for social media, or if you are creating products or whatever you're doing right now, again, sometimes it is disheartening to see sometimes how many people actually stay with us. But you need to focus on those people because those are the most important people. And like with me writing those fiction books, I knew exactly what my audience was looking for. I knew they were looking for Minecraft adventure style books, so it made it far easier for me to create content for that audience. So be aware of what your audience likes and then give them more of the same, rather than trying to appeal to all the people who will never like whatever you do. So bear that in mind. That's what I have found anyway, that when you move into a smaller niche, it makes it so much easier, and that you need to focus on the small group who are interested in what you do, rather than all the other people that race out the door. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.